Hello, welcome back to SUEDHEMMERN. We are today putting on the last of the fertiliser on the crops. Some of the fields are 100%, some are 50%, so once we get this fertiliser spread, we will then be ready for the harvest. Yes, we've got the sugar beet to sell, but that can be gone once we finish with the fertilising. That's the most important job, getting the fertiliser spread on these crops. Get them all up to 100% fertilised, and then we are ready for the off-on harvest as far as that goes. We will be doing this field and the carrots in quick succession, get those out of the way. Not sure what fields are 100% and which ones are 50%, because some of them, like the one next to us, the wheat field, it is 100%, so we've already got that up to 100%, so some of them we have, some we haven't. This field and the carrots need doing, so carrots are up and growing nicely. And now we shall head back down this way, a little bit wide there. But yeah, get this load of fertiliser on, and then we can do a few odd jobs until harvest. And get our combine out and get the harvest started. We've got to do the wheat field first, then this field, then the oats. Everything will be sold direct off the farm, so getting this going forward. It's not the biggest of fertiliser spreaders, but it's pretty quick getting across these fields, so ideal size for the fields we've got this. We don't want anything any bigger, otherwise you'll be going along having one breed and the field done. We shall get this field done and the carrots on screen, and next time you join us we shall be selling off all the sugar beet left. So we can then move forward with the new harvest. Get the combine out, get it serviced up, ready for going. I've got the old John Deere 8820 combine, which it could do with replacing. It's not the best of combines, but not sure what we would replace it with at the moment. We also need to get a new tractor, because the John Deere is getting a few hours on. It has got a front loader for it, so we will keep that on the front loader. This old Do It's It's only done 10 hours, although it's an old machine. So we should be able to keep this a little longer for doing the fertilising and spraying and a few other odd jobs. Now into the carrot field we go. There's one patch there I can see coming up. That is where we put the ridge marker down accidentally. We've got a bald patch in the carrots, but not to worry about that. It's not too much of a problem, it's just a small amount. We will go all the way around this field. So going out onto the road like we did when we did the weeder. The road today is a little busy, as you can see we've got a car there already running about. We use the weeder on this, so it's fully weeded. Well, so fully weeded. We have got odd patches of weeds where just odd little patches were grown too much to be taken out by the weeder, so the weeder just rolled over them, like just here. But that aside, the crop looks clean, looks to be growing well. It's the first time that we've actually grown carrots in Farming Simulator 19, and the main reason this map was brought into play to give you a shot at seeing the onions and carrots. And that is almost done there. Fertiliser spreader is still 40% full, so get a good bit of this done. Most of the fertilising done, so we'll, once we get to this end, just spin around in a loop. There we go. Give that a bit of a blast on that corner. That a bit of a blast there. Make sure we get it all. So now we've got the headlands done, we shall go straight up and down. And we shall head to each field in turn. We've got 127,000, but we're going to need a good bit of money to lease the equipment to harvest the potatoes, the carrots and the onions. We've got a sugar beet harvester of our own, but really happy with the way these carrots are growing at the moment. They have really come up since we were in here. This fertiliser will really make them grow. Still got 33% left of our fertiliser, and now we shall once we finish this, we will fill it up before we go to the next field, because we don't want to be heading down that way with just a little bit of fertiliser in. Going out, back down this breed, then there'll be one breed back. And then we will, as I say, we'll fill up the fertiliser spreader, head down to the next field. last breed in this field. That's 3 fields that are now fully fertilised. They are all weed free. So as we come towards, we may get some weeds during the harvest, but the main growing part of the season is weed free. And we are 25% full in the fertiliser spreader, so we will now, there you go, head to the yard, top the fertiliser spreader up, and then head off to the onion field is the next one along the road. So we shall, field 14, the onion field, field 16, the oat field is along that way as well. Then we have got the sugar beet and potato fields to contend with. Once the harvest starts, we have got a bit more money to come in. Of course, we've got the sugar beet that next time you join us we shall sell our load of sugar beet. Give the John Deere a chance to stretch its legs on the front loader. Top up the fertiliser, here we go. See the back end of the tractor. Really has dropped down now, so we now passing our cover. Away we go. Go out the farm this way. A little bit of the quick away from the farm to the onion field, because here is our onion field. Let's just pop into here. Check. See, the onions are growing. 98% 100% fertilised on the onions. They are growing pretty well. So let's head down to the oat field now. We may even get the sugar beet out of the way today. The next field along is our oat field. Let's check whether this is 100% fertilised or not. No, 50% fertilised, so in there we go. There we go. Get this all fertilised up to 100%, and we should get the best yield possible off our oats. Shall head it down this way. Get the time we around the outside of this oat field, there won't be a lot left in the middle to harvest. Spin around there. And then we will finish this off and go check our sugar beet and potatoes. Lined up in here now. That there will do us nicely. There we have it. One breed up here, one breed back. The oat field will be 100% fertilised. reed back, and then we shall pop down to this end of the field and then head down, check on the sugar beet and the potatoes, which hopefully will all be coming up nicely. There we go, got room to get out before any cars come. We shall check on the sugar beet, check on the potato field, and we shall have a jump cut until such time as we're loading the sugar beet up. Right, this field comes closest. Let's just check. 50% fertilised, free, so all ready for harvest apart from the... Right, so now we shall get into here, follow this road down. That is working nicely. Next episode may well be selling off the sugar beet and servicing all our vehicles ready for the harvest. And now we'll turn ourselves into here and go back down. Yeah, every bit of the farm will be full of fertiliser, all ready to go. And so just get rid of whatever's left of the previous season's crop. The last breed down here on the potatoes. We did have a few potatoes there we didn't plant because we run out of seed, and it wasn't worth messing about filling up with seed just for those few. We left a little bit. There's a barge once again trundling down the water, and we'll soon be loaded with our sugar beet. And I think the sugar beet also needs 79, 80, 91, 93. That is all but fertilised fully. We'll see. Just give it a check. Yeah, it doesn't add on. That is all the fertilising done. So we shall have a jump cut and we will see you back at the yard. Okay, welcome back. We are now going to load up the trailer, get rid of this sugar beet. Needs to be gone before the next harvest starts. Put the arrows this way so you can see the operator working in cab. Good how they got the bits all working, so you can actually see the operator doing something in the cabin instead of just sitting there steering. sure we only put one load of sugar beet here, which is fine. We shall shift it. We've got all off screen. Do need a weight for the back of this. And we do need a new tractor to do the majority of the work on here. Being a Dutch stroke German, not sure whether it's Dutch or German this map, but whichever it is, will fit the tractor nicely what we're thinking of getting in as a third tractor. And this tractor will just be a loader tractor then after that. Need to have the front loader on because we are hoping to purchase some grassland so we can start to have some cows. And we can spread manure on the fields and save ourselves some money on fertiliser. Okay, we shall see you once we are heading down there to the port. And so in here we shall go, and that is where we will leave it for today. Once we've sold this, seen how much money we've got. Big IBCs there, never seen IBCs that big. Must be a hell of a crane to, or another forklift that shifts them. This is one of the big industrial things. So in here we shall go. That's good, the ferry's just come, the barge is just coming in to do that. So, the total for our load of sugar beet, £5,342. With that, we hope you've enjoyed this episode of SUEDHEMMERN. Please give it a like, give it a share, drop us a comment. If you are new to Summer Farm Estates and you would like to see more of the work we do here on SUEDHEMMERN, on Sutton Farm and on Marwell Manor, please subscribe to the channel, give that bell a tap. It will tell you when we do these videos, when we do our live streams. Until next time, goodbye for now. Thank you for watching.